Hey guys, I'm here to film my December to be read pile. The past couple of months I've had huge piles, so I haven't even gotten through. I still have stuff that was on my October and my November TBR pile, but I decided not to show those to you guys because I feel like I've had them there forever and my TBR piles are just crazy and I'm never going to get through them all. December I picked out less books. I mean, it's still a lot, but I picked out less because I'm really hoping I can start fresh in January. I don't know if you guys know this or not. I think I've mentioned it before, but once a book goes on my TBR pile, I leave it there until I read it. So that's why my TBR piles are like so crazy. So I'm hoping to get through all of these. Most of these are either review books or they're debut author challenge books. Obviously 2011 debuts that I haven't gotten to yet, but that I've been dying to read and I just haven't had a chance to pick up. They're all books that I like rushed out to get and I just haven't read yet. So I'm going to try to in December. Currently right now I'm reading Sean Griswold's Head by Lindsay Levitt. I just started this last night, so I'm not too far. I'm only a couple pages in. But this has been on my TBR for months, and I'm finally getting around to reading it. On my Nook, I am currently reading Gypsy Nights, which is by the brothers Metz. It's two brothers that wrote it. But I plan on reading Pushover, which is a review book by Laura Homer, Dangerous Designs by Dale Meyer, Bridesmaids Lotto by Rachel Astor, which is another review book, Wherever You Go by Heather Davis, which I got from NetGalley, Fly Away by Helen Landolph, which is also from NetGalley, and then Graffiti Moon by Kath Crowley. And I always read an ebook, like off my Nook, and a physical book at the same time. So I'm reading Gypsy Nights and Sean Griswold's Head right now. Okay. Next, I plan on picking up Lola and the Boy Next Door. I had this in last month's TBR for my contemporary challenge and didn't get a chance to get to it. I believe the first book I read in January of this year was Anna and the French Kiss, so maybe I'll save this till the last book of December just so I could start my year on Stephanie Perkins and end it on Stephanie Perkins, but we'll see. I might not be able to wait that long. I've already waited long enough. The next book is Wither by Lauren DeStefano. I know, crazy that I haven't read this yet, but I really want to read it, especially because I requested an arc of Fever. I don't know if I'm going to get it or not, but I really need to read this. I also have Unearthly by Cynthia Hand. I bought this at the beginning of the year. I think I bought this for my birthday, possibly in March, and I still haven't read it. And obviously the second book is coming out soon, so I need to get on that. I also have Imaginary Girls by Nova Rensuma, which I have a signed book plate in my book, so it's technically signed. Another book that I was really anticipating and just haven't had a chance to read yet. It just sits on my shelf. And then also Hourglass by Myra McIntyre, another book that I really was anticipating and just haven't had a chance to read yet, but I'm definitely want to read this before the year's over. And then Eve by Anna Carey. This one I just picked up recently. I had a NetGalley copy and it expired before I had a chance to read it, and I really wanted to read it, so I picked it up. I also have Across the Universe by Beth Revis. I picked this one up reasonably pretty recently with the Borders closing sales, but the second book comes out in January, so I figured now's the time to get around to reading it. And the last, actually no, all but one, I have a copy of The Future of Us, which came out in November. I just didn't get a chance to read, so I want to read it this month. Then I also have a review copy, sorry, I was checking the date, from The Space Between of Brenna Jovanoff, another book that came out in November, just didn't get a chance to read, so I'm hoping to read this soon. And then I have a review copy of Everneath by Brody Ashton. This one comes out January 3rd of 2012, but I'm hoping to read it soon so I can put my review up because this is a book I'm definitely really anticipating. And last but not least, I always put a Christmas book in my December TBR pile. So I have Mary Higgins Clark and Carol Higgins Clark, which is her daughter, dashing through the snow. So that's it. Another big month as always. Plus I have all the books that are still on my TBR that I haven't read from previous months. But that's it, and I hope to talk to you guys soon. Bye.